Ever have those days when you stumble upon something so mind-numbingly fascinating, like a new video game that's basically digital crack, or a hobby so captivating it feels like you've just discovered fire? You get excited, diving into it with the zeal of a toddler discovering candy for the first time. The next thing you know, it's 1 a.m., and you're still glued to the screen, convinced you're about to make a groundbreaking discovery in your virtual world. The clock ticks on and you're still lost in your newfound obsession. The grand realization hits you like a ton of bricks. You've got work or school in a few hours. Panic sets in as you realize you've traded sleep for pixels and fantasy. You try to convince yourself that one more level or just a few more minutes won't hurt. Spoiler, it always does. Before you know it, the alarm rings, piercing through your sleep-deprived haze like a jackhammer in a library. You hit snooze, not once, but a good 5 or 6 times, because clearly hitting snooze is the solution to your mess. When you finally drag yourself out of bed, you look like you've been auditioning for a zombie movie. It's a race against time. You're stumbling around, getting dressed with the dexterity of a drunken raccoon. You finally get to work or school, and it's not pretty. Your boss or teacher gives you that look. Half concern, half disappointment. They ask, "Everything all right?" And you mumble something about being a bit under the weather, because saying you stayed up late playing video games isn't exactly a stellar excuse. You try to focus, but your brain's running on empty. Every task feels like you're trying to lift a truck with a paperclip. The day drags on, each minute feeling like an hour, and you're caught in this cycle of regret. You know you should have just gone to bed, but no, you had to see what happens next in the game or get that perfect photo for your new hobby. You're miserable and sluggish, and it feels like you're just trying to survive until you can crawl back into bed. You swear to yourself, never again. You promise to get some sleep, maybe even plan your time better. But as soon as the next intriguing distraction pops up, you're right back in the same cycle, swearing up and down that this time you'll be different. And honestly, you might be, just not today.